Well, hi everyone, Mr. Mars here out on the west coast of Australia and back with another video. It's Saturday, I've got time for the workshop and I've got knife collection number 4 I think it is. And it's this.
Einmal symbolisch zum Ausdruck bringen. Angestellte, Handwerker, Bauern, Studenten, Bürger sind Angehörige eines Volkes.
So what an amazing era. Hitler in the Second World War. My dad was a bit of a war hero. He was 19 when war broke out and he was 20 years old when he was conscripted. And so he and several of his brothers, one of which was taken prisoner and route marched across part of the desert and taken prisoner and put in a German war camp, and the other one was killed on an air raid in Italy. Dad met his brother 2 weeks before he got killed, because Dad was there at the Battle of Monte Cassino. So here it is, guys. This is a second pattern German officer's dress dagger of the German Air Force, or the Luftwaffe. You can see here it's in need of a bit of restoration. These belt straps, I suppose you can call them, with these buckles and spring clips which clip onto here, are tarnished. The material here needs a bit of a clean up. Some of this needs a clean up. More significantly, you can see here this ivory grip, I think it is, which is a spiral, turn spiral. It's got a little crack in it, and the twisted stainless steel grip wire that goes around this spiral is also broken. It actually broke the other day. I took it off and I'm going to make another one and restore that. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this crack, but I guess all that detracts from its value a bit. I had it valued some years ago here in Perth. Actually, I went to a military show, and at the time he thought it to be worth somewhere around $800 to $1,000. I have no idea what it's worth today. I suppose I can Google it, but here it is. Now I picked this up from a military store, Militaria store back in England some 35 years ago. Stainless steel blade, not sharp, but obviously dress dagger, stabbing weapon. Doesn't need to be that sharp along here, but it's incredibly ornate. You've got the eagle, the swastika up here. You've got the ornate pommel here with its oak leaves all around. See if you can get that even closer. And here you can see on this guard, oak leaves on the guard as well. So the scabbard also endowed with oak leaves along here, here, all around. I don't know what this is made of, but I believe this is steel. I really don't know. It's got this slightly odd brownish tinge to it. Not a scrap of rust on it, even after all these years. There is, I don't think there are any markings on it particularly, but it is a genuine. There is a mark on here actually, which it looks like just a number on the back of these. So maybe I can research that a little bit and find out a bit more about that. But I love handling this thing. All this, I would say, is cast aluminium, I would imagine, and polished up. It's got all this texturing in here, which actually is matched by this texturing on the scabbard as well. But as I say, my father was a participant, if you like, in the Second World War, and to think that an active German Luftwaffe officer would have been wearing this during active service in the Second World War. Has this seen any action? Who knows? Because it's a parade dagger or some kind of dress dagger, I very much doubt it, but I can't help wondering all the same. So look, I really don't know what else I can tell you about this. It's really just a show and tell, number 4 in the knife collection. I suppose, I don't know how many styles of these there are. I did have a quick look online. There are some with yellow handles, brown handles. There are various sort of designs of the same dagger, and this just happens to be one I got hold of. So it will be restored, and actually one thing there is missing is something called a porte-épée, and I'll just put a picture on here just to show you one that is complete so you can compare it. And I will get hold of one of those. I don't know if I'll get a replica or whether I'll get an original one. I'd love to get an original one actually, but apparently there's something like I don't know, $50 to $100, something like that. I suppose it's worth it. And I also need to get this clip, replace the clip that goes on here. So the springs actually work on here. There we go. A second pattern German officer's parade dagger from the German Air Force or Luftwaffe. Thanks for watching everyone. See you on the next one.